Peace be upon you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So today's video is about how to deal my exam paper part 1. So the objective is that by the end of the video you will be able to manage your time in a 3-hour exam. So the first thing in the exam is that you get text, then questions, as you see here. So in general you get 5 pages. So after you get the exam papers, you have to check the number of pages that you have, starting from the text, okay, page 1, then questions, comprehension questions, page 2, then page 3, questions and we have your language, then page 4, as you see, and we have your writing, and the last one is page 5. And after teachers, or can say invigilators, okay, who invigilate the students who are taking the exam. So after the handout the exam papers to you, the first thing that you should do is that first you have to write the exam number that you have. So the administration has already given you an exam number. Then you have to write it here. Then you have to start with the first name and family name, and the date of birth and the place of birth. As you see here, we have the time. You have 3 hours, and you have the coefficient, which is 3. So time allotted is 3 hours. So 3 hours for you is enough. So to manage your time effectively, I can show you how. I can give you some techniques on how to manage your time, as you can save a lot of time for revision. So let's start first. As you see here, we have we have language. The first thing that students do is that they start with the text. They start reading the text. For example, we have 5 paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After they read the text and can say survey the text, looking at the photos, we go directly to comprehension questions. Then they start answering the questions. But this is a wrong way to take the exam. So because here we have what students do. Unfortunately, they start, for example, with task A. I think task A is easy. For the task B, they start reading what? They start reading the instruction, then the figures and what they refer to. Then they go back to the text to read the first paragraph, then second paragraph, to scan or to look for the information. But this is not a good way, because you are wasting your time. You are not saving your time. You are wasting your time. Then you go back to task C and read the text, the whole text again, and so on. But this is not a good way. So the first thing after is that you have to write the name, then to start with language. As you see here, we have you have 15 points. For task A, you have 2 points, B 2 points, C 3 points, D 1 point, 1 point, etc. Until G, you have 2 points. So to save time, always start with language. Never start with the text and writing. Always start with language. To start with language, start with the easiest tasks. What does it mean, the easiest task? That means the task like multiple choice, matching. I will give you example like here, like B. A is a little bit challenging. Okay, we can see B. Tick the correct sentence. I think this one is really easy for you. And also task E. It's about choosing the right answer. I think it's very easy. Then you have task F. Try to start with the easiest task. Okay, then you can move to the challenging or to difficult ones. Okay, so or you can start from A, no problem. As you see here, you have 15 points. So that means what? That means 15 minutes is enough for you to finish the language component. Do you understand? So language, you have 15 points. That means 15 minutes. That means 1 minute for each question or for each task. For example, here you have 2 points. That means like this exercise, you can do it if you master well your grammar, you will do it in less than 2 minutes. Okay, if you are a fast writer, if you master well your grammar, it will be easy for you to do it. For task B, you have to tick the correct sentence. You have 2 points. You can do it in, you can suggest in 1 minute. But I can say that you can do the language task or the language task in 15 points plus revision. That means you can do it as you see here. Also here we have multiple choice. You can just choose. So this H, it's a little bit, you need time to think about how to respond to the situation given. So I think you can do it in 3 minutes or 4 minutes. It depends. So here we have 15 points. Okay, as you see, 15 points. You can do it in 15 minutes. After you finish, then you can go to comprehension. So before reading the text, as I always advise my students, is to read the comprehension task. Look at here, you have what? You have base all your answers on the text. It means what? It means all the answers to these questions are available in the text or on the text, not in your mind. Okay, just on the text. Just you need to so the first thing is that you have what? You have to read the instructions. For example, here we have choose the best answer. The text is about how Tommy has created a music project, what teacher Susie thinks about music, how music has changed Tommy's behavior. So here from the instruction A, we can get a 50% about what the text is about. So you can see it's about Tommy. We have Tommy is repeated. We have music, music, music. So the text is about the text is about Tommy and music. So I think we get a little bit a general idea about the text. Then we have complete. We have figures. That means numbers. Then we have the meaning to each figure. For example, here we have Tommy's age when he joined the drum works project. We have here the number of students in each music group. You see here we have Tommy again and music. So it's about Tommy and music. Maybe Tommy likes music, or maybe he's studying music. Then we have another task like are these statements true or false? Justify, for example, if it is true, etc. Okay, so just from the instructions you can understand that the text is about Tommy and music. So after reading the whole instructions and questions, then you can go to the text. After reading the text, it will be easy for you like to find out or to discover the answers that you are looking for before. So as you see here, you have 15 points. Text and questions may take, we can say, less than 30 minutes because it's a little bit, you can say it takes time. Okay, it's time consuming. That means you have to read the text to check comprehension, etc. Okay, because it takes time to understand the text. And after finishing the comprehension, you can go to read the text and answer the questions given. Then the last task, it's the second to the last, not the last one. We have task 1. You can start with the paragraph, complete the paragraphs about, so 10 points in general. We have 2 tasks. Task 1 is about 4 points, and the task number 2 is about 6 points. So task 1, for example, it's about writing a paragraph. You can do it like in 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So as you say, language, you can do it in 15 minutes, comprehension in 30 minutes, and then the task 1 in writing maybe 10 minutes. And let's say write a reply to the following email. You can do it in 15 minutes, or you can say in general 20 minutes. 2 tasks. You can do 2 tasks in 30 minutes as an example. So we have 15 minutes in language, to make it clear for you. So we have 15 minutes in language plus, you can say, double 30 minutes in comprehension. So that means 45 minutes. Yes, 45 minutes. And a writing, we give it 30 minutes. That means you can say an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes. And you have, and in the exam, you have what? You have 3 hours. So you can do this exam, the national exam, just in an hour and 15 minutes. That means half of the session. So this is, of course, if you master well English. So I hope that you like the video. Thank you so much. So see you next time in the next video about how to deal with exam. About how to deal with your exam paper part 2. Okay. Thank you.